MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. The Astros find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Justin Verlander is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. And the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Here's big Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. His line against Justin Verlander, he's gone 3 for 4. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
That's in, ball 2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2.
You got a full count.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Garrett Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does...
Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
The right fielder.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The average has been good, 306 to start the day. 24 home runs and 71 runs batted in. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, come and try to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game, fine.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Yordan Alvarez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. 1 down.
Batting 4.
So digging in now, Alex Bregman, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Bregman is carrying around batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Miles Straw is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Line to the right side. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the DH, Mike Ford.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Standing in, Gleyber Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Torres, a Venezuelan-born ball player, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, he's a premium defender. It doesn't matter. Anything that's in his vicinity, right or left of him, 5 steps either way, is getting vacuumed up. So they trust this guy's glove in a premium spot no matter where he's playing.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. He's ready now. The pitch high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Verlander ready with another 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Yankees have tied things up, it's 2-2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. 1-1 to Tommy La Stella.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yankees get a couple on the... Stepping into the box, Justin Turner. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Here now the 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Stanton on the warning track. He makes the catch. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. The 1-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the 2nd inning. It'd be hard not to, because that 1st inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Kevin Kiermaier is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the 2nd.
Cole into the windup, ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
A ball and a strike now. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And it's 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in now, Luke Voigt. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the throw comes into third, but it's not in time, and it'll be scored a sac fly and an RBI. Digging in, Mike Ford. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Up next for the Yankees.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He swings and lines it to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Ford ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. They come into this game near the top of the league in both batting average and on-base percentage. And talking to a few of the players earlier, they emphasized the importance of having quality at-bats every time one of them goes to the plate. One player told me, "We have a lot of professional hitters on this team, and we hold each other up to a certain standard." Guys, that level of accountability seems to make them a difficult bunch to deal with.
Thank you, Heidi. Jose Altuve is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1 strike now from Cole. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Jose Altuve is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Josh Reddick is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Maldonado, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Ground ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Yordan Alvarez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Alex Bregman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Miles Straw hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Full sets. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count leaving at 1. The set and the 1-1. Swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Aaron Hicks is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike now. And the 2-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Reddick. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Bouncer to the left side. Bregman has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Justin Turner. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Up next to the Astros.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and she'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Fourth inning here, already a 5-2 score. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
DeVoit in time for the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Kevin Kiermaier is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Martin Maldonado will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Short, hit hard. Torres picks it up. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 99.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Verlander deals the 3-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Reddick is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Two balls and no strikes the count to Stanton.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Now batting.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Luke Voigt is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A ball and a strike. Armenteros, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Hit to 3rd. Bregman gloves it. Altuve for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Full count now, 3-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Hicks going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. D-Row, the hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Count is 1-2 now. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bregman is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, number 3.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Miles Straw, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Astros claw back a bit on this solo. Next for New York, Mike Ford. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 1-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopper to short. Gregorius bare hands it. It's there and he's out.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Yankees' sixth, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Ball
3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Aaron Hicks will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pops this one up. Gregorius waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left. In now, Justin Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Now pitching.
And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. And he lays off for ball 1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
A bouncer up the middle. Torres brings it in. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Now batting.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
All even now, 2-2. Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Tommy Rostello.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Outside, 2-1. Swing and a line drive. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Hot shot on the ground to short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
3-2 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Colin McHugh was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Luke Voit. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run scores. And he's safe. To second now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he misses. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Now back, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
To the plate now, Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So a full count now.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Brian Abreu enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now pitching for the Astros, number 66, Brian.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. And he fouls this one off. Abreu, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. From the stretch.
1-1.
Right side, but it's well foul. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Tommy La Stella is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, Altuve. He's up with it. The throw in time. That was ready to go for the last half of the inning. And
it doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Domingo Germán gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Now that.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock. Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hot shot to third. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And he is in there. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Line drive, fair ball down the line. 1 run is scored. And the 2nd run will score as well.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Justin Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch, and there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 3 runs already home here. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Green has pitched just under 60 innings. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ball set.
Leading off the second baseman, LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Turner has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Giancarlo Stanton now 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
The 1-0 home. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 24 home runs for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. At the plate now, Mike Ford, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Settling in now, Gleyber Torres. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Here it comes, 1-0. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone as they add still another. Gleyber Torres has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the two big fly.
Leading up for the Astros,
Jordan Yamamoto is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
first pitch coming. Here it is.
Now pitching for New York,
Martin Maldonado is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-2.
Full count.
Right side. LeMahieu gets to it. And that's the first out.
up next to the Astros.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Yamamoto has pitched just under 60 innings. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Striding in, Josh Reddick. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And it's fouled away. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the...
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at one. Hard hit at third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
First pitch on its way. Tommy La Stella stands in as he looks at ball one here. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Nobody out, runner on first. 2-0 pitch is a fastball low, and it's 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the blowout continues. Ryan Presley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. DJ Stewart will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And this is taken outside for ball one. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 9 homers and 48 driven in. Now the 1-0. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Giancarlo Stanton will be next. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ryan Mountcastle will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Popped up. Gregorius is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
The last at bat, Nettie V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Ford. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And his command's letting him down here. It's 3-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gleyber Torres. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. Ryan Mountcastle remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. And that'll bring up the
Number 28.
Luis Cessa will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Sanchez gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Bregman is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Miles Straw comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. takes this the other way to right. Stewart is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Now batting, first baseman.
Astros are down to their final out now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
1-0.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit to first. He's right there. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
3 hours
A comfortable
and 56
victory.
minutes.
17-7 this evening.
Tonight's
So the
paid
Bronx
attendance
Bombers
at Minute Maid
blasted
Park.
5 home runs en route to victory.
41,168.
Garrett Cole
The
earns a
Astros
league-high
second for attendance.
18th
And
win.
remind
So
you to
that
please
just about does it.
like
For
all
Mark
three
DeRosa,
plays.
Dan Plezak,
Good
Heidi
night.
Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.